Have you ever wondered if it's truly possible to beat the casinos at their own game? Most believe that the house always wins, but one man defied the odds and did the impossible. He beat the system and lived to tell the tale. His journey from an ordinary gambler to a legend who cracked the casino code is an extraordinary one, full of high stakes, near misses, and unmatched strategy. This is the untold story of the man who outwitted the world's most sophisticated gambling houses, forever etching his name into the annals of casino history. Our protagonist, like many before him, began his journey not as a master of the game, but as a curious individual fascinated by the world of gambling. He wasn't born into wealth or privilege, but found himself captivated by the glitz and glamour of casinos. Early on, he was drawn to the allure of quick money and the endless excitement that filled casino floors. His first ventures were far from successful. In fact, they were filled with failure and frustration. However, something set him apart from the average gambler. He was no ordinary thrill seeker. A naturally inquisitive mind, he became obsessed with understanding the mechanics behind the games. It wasn't the adrenaline rush of gambling that intrigued him, but the numbers, patterns, and strategies behind each spin, shuffle, and roll of the dice. His early days were filled with mistakes, but each failure was a stepping stone toward his eventual mastery. This relentless pursuit of knowledge would soon lead him to develop a system that defied the odds and changed everything. The turning point in his journey came one evening after losing yet another round of blackjack. Sitting in the casino bar, nursing a drink, and contemplating his losses, something clicked. He realized that the casino games were not entirely about luck. There were patterns, tiny but noticeable. This revelation ignited a fire in him, and he began to study these patterns obsessively. He first turned his attention to blackjack, a game that seemed to offer the player the most control. While roulette and slot machines were purely games of chance, blackjack, with its strategic play, presented an opportunity. He studied the rules meticulously and began analyzing hand outcomes, card frequencies, and statistical probabilities. Armed with this newfound knowledge, he tested different strategies, fine-tuning them after each game. His approach wasn't just based on gut feelings or basic math, but on rigorous analysis and repetition. Over time, he developed a method that allowed him to predict outcomes with remarkable accuracy. This wasn't a case of cheating, but a calculated strategy based on the mathematical weaknesses in the games themselves. He had cracked the casino code, but he knew that just winning wasn't enough. He also needed to outsmart the casino's security systems to stay in the game. Once our protagonist had his strategy in place, it was time to put it to the test in the real world. Blackjack became his primary game, and card counting was the technique he mastered to near perfection. Card counting is not illegal, but it's heavily frowned upon by casinos, and those caught are quickly escorted out and banned. His first step was learning to keep track of the cards dealt in blackjack to gain an edge over the house. The idea behind card counting is simple. When fewer high cards, like tens and aces, remain in the deck, the player's advantage decreases, and when more high cards are left, the player's chances of winning increase. However, the skill lies in managing this information while appearing like an ordinary player. He trained his mind to calculate the odds in real time, mastering how to subtly increase or decrease his bets depending on the situation without drawing suspicion. He didn't limit himself to one technique, though. He studied probability, game theory, and even psychology to fine-tune his methods. He would carefully calculate risks before making any moves, ensuring that he stayed in control of his winnings and losses. While others relied on luck, he trusted his calculations and strategic foresight. The more he played, the more he realized that while casinos are built to win, they aren't invincible, especially when facing someone who knows how to turn the odds in their favor. As our protagonist began to rake in consistent wins, he soon caught the attention of casino surveillance. Casinos are equipped with highly sophisticated security systems designed to identify patterns in players' behavior. Known as the eye in the sky, these surveillance systems monitor every table, every player, and every move, ensuring that no one exploits the games. For a card counter, being identified by the casino could mean a permanent ban. To stay ahead, he developed his own evasion tactics. He would never frequent the same casino too often and would regularly switch between casinos across different states and even countries. He altered his betting patterns, mixing in losing bets with winning ones to throw off the security teams that watched for high rollers, suddenly increasing their stakes. He knew that one misstep could mean the end of his success, so he played the ultimate game of cat and mouse with the casinos, always staying one step ahead of their efforts to catch him. Despite his careful planning, there came a moment when his winning streak nearly came to an abrupt end. One fateful night, after several high-stakes wins at a Las Vegas casino, the security team began closing in on him. His bets had been too precise, too calculated, and the casino suspected something was off. Suddenly, the tone of the night shifted. He noticed the subtle increase in attention from the dealers and pit bosses. Realizing that he had drawn unwanted attention, he calmly cashed out and left the table. However, as he made his way toward the exit, two security personnel began following him. He managed to slip into a crowd of tourists and used a side exit to escape unnoticed. This close call forced him to rethink his strategy. He vanished from the casino world without a trace, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire countless others. Did he retire to a tropical paradise? Whatever the case, he had successfully pulled off one of the greatest runs in gambling history, all while managing to evade the industry's watchful eyes. In the end, he made his greatest gamble, choosing to walk away for good. The tale of the man who beat casinos serves as a powerful reminder that with the right knowledge and determination, his story illustrates the fine balance between luck and skill, proving that preparation, analysis, and patience can tip the odds in your favor. His story raises important questions about the line between playing smart and playing dirty. More than anything, his journey sheds light on the psychology of gambling. Casinos are designed to lure people into making irrational decisions, but he managed to outthink the system with logic, not emotion. His tale is both a cautionary and inspiring one, teaching us that calculated risks can lead to extraordinary rewards, but they always come with a price. The man who beat the casinos didn't just win money, he won a place in gambling folklore. From his humble beginnings to his ultimate escape from the high-stakes world of casinos, his journey is a testament to human ingenuity, courage, and the desire to challenge the status quo. His success will forever be a symbol of what's possible when you combine skill, strategy, and nerve. In the end, his story serves as a powerful reminder that even when the odds are stacked against you, with enough determination, you can beat the house. Thanks for watching, Casino Crew. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Hit the bell icon for more exciting stories like this.